Hey, I'm Pascal from Orange Pixel and I'm currently working on Residual, and I'm creating this video to tell you about the Kickstarter. This game is at about 50% done. Technology-wise, most of the stuff is done. Now we need to focus on the gameplay and add a bunch more content. For that, I need a tiny little bit of funding. So please check out the Kickstarter. If you're looking at this video on Kickstarter, then all the information should be around the video, left, right, up, down, everywhere. If you're looking at this video on YouTube or other social media channels, there should be a link somewhere linking to Kickstarter. If not, try this. It should bring you everywhere and give you all the information on this game. If you've never seen any of my videos, I do weekly videos talking about development of the game, but also all the stuff around it and behind the scenes and all those type of things. So please check out the rest of the channel. But for this video, I'm actually gonna play my game and not work on it. I'm just going to show you the opening scene of the game and talk a little bit about it and decisions made and what I want to add and the plans I have and things like that. So let's just dive into the game. So the first thing you'll notice when we start the game, a new planet is being generated. This actually means not just a level layout, but also the type of life you'll find on the planet. Creatures, plants, trees, whatever, the temperature of the planet, everything is being generated, and that's why every time you'll start this game, you'll be on a completely different planet, crashing your ship, and your goal is going to be fixing that ship. So what you'll see is the inside of your ship, and we'll have a sleeping chair here where you can sleep and get back to rest, and that will increase your energy. So if you're ever low on energy, get back to your ship, find that chair, and get some sleep. At the back here we have this twirly thing, and that's a little device you have in your ship, which is like a 3D printer, but a little bit more advanced. So you can feed it resources or broken items, and it will either create a mining device for those resources or a fixed version of that item. Let's go outside. Looks like we're on a pretty dry planet and warm planet, which means there are sandworms jumping around everywhere. Right now they don't do a lot of damage just yet. It's still a developer build. So you'll also notice that little bud is hovering above you, and it's gonna give you information and a lot of useful stuff, and sometimes maybe a slightly annoying stuff, but he's gonna be there to help you through the game. The first thing he wants you to do is place a field generator. So let's just place a field generator right here. This is a teleporter. If you place another field generator anywhere in the game world, it will bring you back to this one, and you can drag and drop them anywhere you like. And that's really how you get back to your spaceship. So very important to place that thing right there. So let's just walk around the planet and see what we got. This is just some space debris you have here. Always good to grab it. We'll be able to craft an axe here. We'll just need some resources. So let's gather some wood. Let's gather some cacti and fruit. And this is some cotton. All right, now this is an important thing. Right here we have some metal, if we get to it. Metal shard, which is a resource. And here we have deuterium, which is also a resource. So both these things, taking them back to the ship. It's also getting dark and it's getting cold, so we better get some safety, get some food in our bellies, and enter our spaceship. Let's just feed it our resources. First thing, deuterium. It's gonna analyze it, and it should spit out a little mining tool. So let's also do that for the metal. Analyzing metal, and then spit out a mining tool. So these mining tools are interesting and important because we're gonna place them outside while it's night, but we can do this. We're gonna need to find a hotspot, and hotspots are indicated, well, like this. As you can see here, this is a hotspot for adding deuterium mining. So let's place this device here, and let's see if we can also place the metal also here. So let's just place it here, and these devices are gonna be mining the spot clean for deuterium and metal. Meanwhile, we're just gonna go back to the ship and get some sleep because it's midnight, it's cold, and my energy is dropping. So sleep. When you're sleeping, the time goes a lot faster. Your energy will restore, but it can't restore fully if your stomach is empty. So best is to make sure your stomach is full, then go to sleep, and you should be able to get 100% energy back. And now let's see how our mining devices have done the next morning. We have a lot of deuterium now. So let's grab the deuterium. Let's grab our metal shards left and right. 40 minutes left on this one and 110 minutes on that one. Well, we'll let them mine here for a bit. If the spot is dry and there's nothing left to mine, these devices will shut down like this one just did. The metal is gone from this spot, so we could place it somewhere else. And we're gonna place it somewhere else. Just mine that area and we're gonna explore the world a little bit more. Grab some rocks here and there. It's a very warm planet, so there's not a lot of fruit growing, not a lot of trees, at least not above ground. But you'll never know what's hidden underground. So look at that. Right, so it's a door of some kind, and this is the first entrance towards the underworld of the planet. So we're gonna have to be able to fix it. And well, we have here a bush. Let's grab the bush and well, tada, we have a little switch. This is pretty standard stuff. I'm not spoiling too much here because you're gonna be running into this setup a lot of times. So the switch needs a stick, and guess what we have? We have a bunch of sticks, so place a stick in there and use it. But there's no power to the door, so we're gonna have to fix that first. And that's probably gonna be with this gadget. We have to craft a energy container. All right, so we have some metal, and it requires 4 metal shards to create a power container. Let's craft it. And let's see what happens if we have that power container. Well, not much yet, I guess. We need to first add some energy to the power container, which makes sense. So we're gonna have to craft energy source, which is a power container, and deuterium. That's why deuterium and metal is very important. We now have a energy source. Let's place the energy source, and there we go. The door has power, and we're gonna pull the switch again to open it up. The only way is down, and nobody's home, apparently. So in the underground there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening. This is where a lot of creatures will be living. This is also where you run into a lot of technology type things. Actually, we're already running into a console, which is not very natural. So it's left over from the ancients that once lived here. And besides trying to fix your own spaceship, there's gonna be a lot of little things here and there that you can activate or operate, and hopefully give you more information on who lived there and what they did. And for this one, let's see if we can make it work by maybe smashing it, I guess. No, smashing isn't working. Maybe add some vines, I think the bot mentioned. So I use vines. Try banging it with a good rock or stick, I guess. Bang it, and there we go. It's now activated, but not doing just a lot, and we're getting very low on our energy. So we'll need to go back to our ship. If you're low on energy, climbing is going to be a problem, but luckily we have these field generators. So let's place the field generator here in the cave. Then you step in it for a few seconds and it brings you back to your spaceship. Get in there for safety, get some food in our stomach, and maybe do a little sleep so that we get back and gain some energy. There are other ways to gain your or regain your energy. Items you can pick or eat and stuff like that, or there you can use campfires and things like that. Still adding more options and solutions, but this is the easiest and safest way to quickly regenerate. Now, while we're on top, let's also check if we have more deuterium. Yes, we have. We have some metal, and we can pack up our mining equipment and take it with us down below. So the quickest way back is, of course, using our field generator. And then we grab this one so that we can place it anywhere we need. Let's just move downwards into the cave a little bit faster than normal, and check out some stuff. So the version I'm playing now, it's still early, it has bugs. That's pretty much how game development works. Not everything is automatically created. We sometimes wish it was, but sadly it requires a lot of work, and that's pretty much why I'm doing this whole Kickstarter. There's at least 3 to 4 months work left to get this game to the minimum version for release. I guess you could call it an early access version by then, and hopefully I'll be able to then start working on some cooler features that right now are out of scope, and that's having that ship fixable and then taking off and then lifting off from the planet and trying to find new planets and new galaxies, and maybe start collecting stuff or trading stuff even. The game already creates a huge amount of variation in levels. I'm showing you a tiny part right now and been showing a tiny part on social media, but I'm already working on different looks of different planets. So after I finish this video, I'll actually be working on more creatures running around and crawling around. So you'll be mostly finding yourself exploring the planet and finding ancient technology, trying to fix it, and also trying to find a way to pretty much fix your own crashed spaceship. But of course, it's also possible you just want to stay on the planet and survive for as long as possible. That's also an option. I'm not taking those type of options away from the player. If you just want to make a life for yourself over here, then go ahead and try to find all the fruit and all the vegetables and make yourself at home. That's perfectly possible. And right now this is a fairly dry, hot planet. There's also going to be cold versions. There is anything between extremely cold and extremely warm. There's a whole plethora of possibilities in between there, and then they're going to be different graphic sets, so they're going to be completely different planet types. And well, all that stuff is also explained in the Kickstarter page. It's also explained on my weekly YouTube video, so make sure you check out those devlogs, and please check out the Kickstarter page, see if there's something here that you like. If this is a game you'd like to fund, think of the possibilities we have. If this game gets funded, it should be a lot easier for me to put more time into the game and then start creating a full galaxy or universe to visit. So I shouldn't compare it to any other game, but it's like a tiny version of No Man's Sky, but without the whole backing machine of Sony and PlayStation. So it's just me and hopefully you creating this game. That's all I can say about the game right now, because I need to start working on it again. And you need to check out the Kickstarter page and see if you want to help me fund this game. Alright, but that's it for this video right now. The game isn't done. I have to start working on it again. I got a bunch of creature ideas I want to add this week. And I'll be on this channel on YouTube again next Thursday with a new devlog. A bunch of new graphics and new planets created. So it's going to be an interesting video. And of course, if you want to find out more about the game, Discord, I'm there. There are a lot of other people there. It's a fun place. It's not a lot of talk. It's just every now and then we have a fun little chat and then we start to work again. So drop by, and I'm on Twitter, all the social channels, Instagram, wherever you want to find me, I'm there. Let's do this game together. All right. See you later. Bye.